Looks to be in exquisite shape this evening. And the fans beginning to rally behind the Concrete Rose already. The Concrete Rose, sometimes regarded as the mighty cheerleader, whatever you call Sonny Kiss. Just make sure you put some respect on it when you use his name, because he can do anything in that ring, but don't sleep for a second on Anthony Henry. And now Sonny. Sonny doing a little bit of dancing over in the corner as we await for the bell. I don't know. As much as I don't know, Sonny. I don't know. I've been doing this Let's see if Sonny is going to go ahead and shake the hand of Anthony Henry. And he does, and it looks to be a cordial greeting between the two, and Henry, with a big boot to the face, looking to put this away. 2. And it's not going to be that easy. What a dastardly maneuver. See Sonny right there checking to make sure he's still got his teeth. As that Mafia kick almost knocked his head off right there. Now Anthony Henry sending Sonny Kiss to the outside. As you folks are going to see tonight, there's not much in the way of mats on the outside of our ring. We've got that hard gymnasium floor. Not nearly as hard as that right hand catching Sonny in the cheek. And now another kick. You see the look on that young man's face right there at ringside. Absolute disbelief. If you thought, well, I don't know what you thought, but you could see exactly how much that hurts from the front row. Anthony Henry, what's he doing? Running around the ring, gaining some momentum, building some speed, and a big kick knocking Sonny into the front row. I guess this is how we're kicking things off, guys. I guess this is how we are literally kicking things off. And what a night we have for you here tonight. We've got Pentagon Jr. going toe-to-toe with Loki. The Tier 1 Heavyweight Championship is on the line as Darius Carter defends against ACH. We've got the Tier 1 Tag titles on the line as Team PAWG challenge Stockade and Mike Verna. What aren't you going to see tonight? I'll tell you what you're not going to see. You're not going to see any boring moments as right there, Anthony Henry dropping Sonny down, spine first onto the lip, onto the edge of that apron. And I'm not going to be one of those cliched announcers that reminds you how hard that area is, but come on, guys. You've got eyeballs, and seeing is believing. Anthony Henry now over the top rope. Sonny got out of the way, and now Sonny throwing the feet. This is a wrestling match or a soccer game. So many kicks being thrown. Stepping up and over, followed by the back elbow, and now the Concrete Rose with a split shin breaker. Vintage Sonny Kiss. I knew I'd be able to sneak that in there. Oh no, talk about sneaking in there. Anthony Henry catching Sonny and delivering that belly-to-back suplex. Folding Sonny up like an accordion. And now Henry has something in mind. What it is, I don't know. This guy looks like he was going with another boot, but instead Sonny caught him with a kick instead. Head scissor takedown. Anthony Henry reeling. Said he's stepping up right there and dropping the leg drop across the back of the head for a 2 count. And what a way to start off Brooklyn Remastered. What a way to kick off another Tier 1 Wrestling amazing event. Oh wait, Sonny went for the backflip. Caught him in the electric chair right there. And what's it gonna do? And a TKO right over the top rope. Not so sure that was the smartest thing for Anthony Henry. Had he delivered that maneuver inside the ring, this might be over, but you can't win the match on the outside. Suicide dive. But the story here is that Sonny Kiss is still standing, Anthony. You need Sonny Kiss on his back if you want to win the match. And Sonny Kiss with a suicide dive of his own. A tope suicida, if you will. But as you folks will learn tonight, I am not too proficient in any language except English, so I am going to keep it with the suicide dive as Sonny ascending to the top rope once more. You see the beautiful architecture of this building and the beautiful form of that crossbody caught by the knees of Anthony Henry. And what's he gonna do here? Powerbomb! 1, 2, just a 2 count. Anthony Henry thought he had it all sewed up right there. Thought he had the match won with a powerbomb pinning combination. And now struggling. Has the double underhook on the arms of Sonny Kiss. Almost as if he's gonna try and set something up, but Sonny Kiss, 2! Another close call. Holy, well, there's no good way to end that sentence. Holy moly, the kick right there, but Sonny Kiss, and now into the cross armbar, and now, what is this? Anthony Henry going for a submission move right there, but Sonny Kiss found himself with a pinning combination. Another Hurricane Rana, 1, 2, 3! Sonny Kiss. And sort of to my surprise, Mike Orlando and the Freak Beast, Nick Comoroto, might be the fan favorites here, which is not something you can usually say about Federated, but Donovan Dijak and Mikey Webb earning titles all over the world as a tag team tandem. Former CW Tag Team Champions. And we are getting set here for the action to kick off. Once again, we are in Brooklyn. This is Brooklyn Remastered. This is Tier 1 Wrestling, presenting the very best in professional wrestling inside the city that never sleeps. We've got 5 boroughs, but as you all know, Brooklyn goes hard, and there is no sleep until Brooklyn. Referee Steve signaling for the bell, and here we go. Looking like we're going to start off here with Mike Orlando and Donovan Dijak. Mike Orlando and Nick Comoroto, Federated's, or 2 of Federated's most beastly individuals, don't often have to look up to their opponents, but Donovan Dijak, a skyscraper of an individual. And now, standing 6'7" does Dijak, shoving the green machine. And now, going after Nick Comoroto, saying, you want some of this too? I'll take you on as well. Mr. Martinez on the outside, perhaps having a word with Comoroto, saying it's too early to get this emotionally invested in this. Don't let Dijak take you off your game, not yet. As Dijak reaches out for a handshake, maybe a code of honor, courtesy of his time with Ring of Honor, but Mike Orlando wants nothing to do with that. Off the ropes goes Dijak underneath. Wow. An exceptional bit of acrobatics and athleticism from 2 very large men, and there we see it again. Wow. Up and over, both. Missed the kick right there, missed another one, missed underneath. And now what's this? Wow! Donovan Dijak with a backflip. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, standing 6'7", weighing 270 pounds, does Dijak. Picks him up right here with a sidewalk slam, dropping him down for the backbreaker across the knee, and a bit of a corkscrew senton from a standing, whoa! You can actually hear Dijak right there saying to Webb, oh, I missed it. I actually missed it. Mikey Webb pointing at Nick Comoroto, the larger of the Federated. And why Mikey Webb, the absolute smallest man in this match, would want to tangle with this gargantuan beast, I have no idea, but all of a sudden Mikey Webb not in the ring. And here comes Mikey Webb. Mikey Webb gonna tangle with the freak beast Nick Comoroto. Beautiful takedown right there, belly to back. Another one. Keeping the more minuscule of the competitors grounded. Nick Comoroto with a headlock right there, and Mikey Webb pushes him off into the ropes, drops down and trips him. Off the ropes again comes Webb, drop kick to the face, and a side crescent kick directly to the midsection. Dropping the knee right there, and you can see Webb fanning himself off, only getting a 1 count right there. It is hot here in Brooklyn today, ladies and gentlemen. The summer is sizzling like never before, as Comoroto going for a Davey Boy Smith style power slam right there, but instead both members of Federated careened with one another. And here comes Dijak, setting him up for a big knee combination in the corner. And now what is Webb gonna do? Very innovative maneuver right there, leaving Mike Orlando primed for a super kick to the head. And now what does Dijak have planned? Wait, no. What is Webb doing? Is Webb gonna powerbomb his own partner? He did! Directly into the line of action. 2. Just a 2 count right there. Donovan Dijak a little surprised. I'm a little surprised about what I just saw. Forearm from Dijak, now tagging in Webb again. Webb not long for the outside of the ring, it would seem. Double Irish whip into the corner. Here comes Dijak first with a running back elbow. And now an Irish whip to his partner. Reversed. Orlando getting out of the way. And Dijak tumbling over the top rope. Does the same to Webb. But wait a minute. Webb caught himself. Blocks the strike right there and comes back with a side, or with a back elbow rather. And now hammering away at Mike Orlando. Orlando missing with the clothesline. But Nick Comoroto was ready. And now Federated, the only 2 standing, as Dijak scattered on the outside, and Mikey Webb laying in prime position for a cannonball from Mike Orlando. This is turning into absolute carnal rage from Federated. Once again, Mike Orlando, none too happy, coming up short of a 3 count. And you can hear these fans in Brooklyn cheering for Mike Orlando. It doesn't matter what kind of highway chicanery this guy gets himself involved with via Federated. The fans love him, scooping up Mikey Webb right there, and what's it gonna be? Twirling around the world for a sidewalk slam right here on the hot, hot streets of New York. Only a 2 count. Dijak, I'm not sure if he's feeding advice to Webb, or maybe he's arguing with the referee, or maybe he's trash talking Orlando. Right now it looks to be that he's fanning off his tag team partner. Like Orlando asking for silence from the crowd. A vicious kick to the back of Mikey Webb. Makes the tag again to Nick Comoroto, the legal man. stomping away on Webb. We know, we get it, Mike. You are the future, not only of Tier 1, but of this business. And the future looks bright for Federated, and especially for one Nick Comoroto right there. Went sky high to deliver that elbow drop, but the fall broken up by Donovan Dijak. As we said, the subject of much speculation in the professional wrestling world is Dijak in 2017, but the fact of the matter is he is currently in Brooklyn, New York, and he is having to watch his tag team partner, Mikey Webb, get destroyed. They're the American Destroyers, and he is being destroyed right now, choked out by Mike Orlando. Wait a minute, Webb with the foot. But that wasn't enough. The opening wasn't wide enough as Webb falls back down to a crouch position. Another tag. Here comes Michael Orlando once again. You know, I've been talking a lot about how Nick Comoroto is the freak beast. He is a inhuman-sized human. But look at Mike Orlando, not only in terms of the stature, but in terms of what he does between those ropes. Look at this delayed vertical suplex, all of the blood rushing from the toes to the knees, through the thighs, through the stomach, up into the head of Mikey Webb, and drops him down, almost like a jackhammer. No. Thought that would have been it. Dijak continuing to say his piece from the side of the ring, but once again, not too sure who his words are directed at, whether it's Orlando or Webb or the referee. Webb fighting back now, you see there with the forearm, and now the chop. Once again, could this be the opening that Webb has been looking for? He's missed his window a few times, but it looks like Webb is finally coming. No! Yes! Webb lands on his feet, goes up underneath, makes the tag to Dijak! Dijak ducked the clothesline from Mike Orlando and hit Nick Comoroto with a huge big boot in the corner. And is it gonna be? I thought he was gonna go for that feast your eyes. And this is why the people love Donovan Dijak. Not only is he a big, brutish man, but he can throw them bows like the best of them and hit him right there with the crescent kick, taking Mike Orlando off his vertical base for what might be the first time in this match, at least to this degree. Donovan Dijak setting him up right now, but missing in the corner. Up to the middle rope, and a super kick from a 6'7" man. And is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be the end? Drops him right there with a bit of a 2 and a 3. No! I was gonna say he had a bit of a sit-down spine buster combination right there. Dijak saying it's over. It's over. He's saying feast your eyes on this, but Comoroto onto the outside again as Dijak ascends to the middle rope now. Went for the moonsault but missed. Perhaps he took too much time, and now Nick Comoroto back in the ring, and Federated has Donovan Dijak exactly where they want him. That's gotta be it. 2, no! Mikey Webb interrupting the count. This one's still going. Referee Steve warning the illegal participants to get out of the ring. One such man, of course, Mikey Webb, hits his own partner with the spear. Does Mike Orlando. This is it. This is it for the American Destroyers. No! Super kick from Dijak to Mikey Webb. Orlando and Dijak belly to back. Dijak lands on his feet, and now feast your eyes, Orlando. Big boot. Goozled him in the corner. And now, what's it gonna be? This is it. The American Destroyers off the ropes, and Orlando, where is he getting this from? Orlando, and a spear to Dijak, sacrificing Orlando in the process. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're having trouble following this, imagine how I'm doing. Mikey Webb with a rolling Death Valley driver onto Nick Comoroto, onto Mike Orlando in the corner. What am I even seeing right now? Is this professional wrestling or is this a demolition derby? Well, thank you, fans, because as the fans here in Brooklyn are letting me know, this is indeed professional wrestling. This is Tier 1, and this is New York. This is why Brooklyn goes hard. Mikey Webb, what's Mikey Webb got in store right now? Well, it looks to be nothing if Nick Comoroto has anything to say about it. And now another clothesline, knocking Comoroto out. Once again, it's Dijak, it's Orlando, and now... can Dijak put it on him? This is it! This is it! This is it! No! Orlando caught him! And now flapjacking him into the spear! That's gotta be it! 1, 2, 3! What an amazing match! And look how high that championship is held by Colossal Mike Law, and now back down on the ground stands Chris Torres, our referee, showing all of the fans. As the Union Jack is still splayed across the top rope right there, I don't know if we're going to be taking care of that anytime soon, or if that's just going to stay there for the entirety of the match. And here we go. Chris Torres, as I said, our referee, getting all the participants ready. Cooley-K pushing the boombox to the farthest reaches of the corner of the ring. And there's the bell. Here we go. A triple threat match underway for the LDN Capital Championship as Travis shoves Colossal Mike Law. Oh, okay. Whoa, I don't think that was the smartest thing for Travis to do right there. I don't think Travis is hip to the Colossal Mike Law joke that we're all making right now, as he just shoved him to the side without realizing that he weighs 620 pounds. And now Cooley-K and Travis in the ring. The champion kipping up right there. But Cooley-K shoving him back down to the canvas. New York City, truly an international city right now, as the LDN Capital Champion from England goes toe-to-toe with Cooley-K, a boy from the Bronx who made his name in Japan, with a guy like Colossal Mike Law standing on the outside. It's like the United Nations in there right now. The full Nelson by Cooley-K. I don't think he's going to win this match with a full Nelson, though. What's he going to turn it into? A full Nelson slam, maybe. 1, 2. Colossal Mike Law ready to break up the count. And Cooley-K throwing those elbows in a series of forearms. Ducks down a little bit too early right there. Never understand why the guys duck down that early. And a belly-to-back suplex. Colossal Mike Law standing tall. No pun intended, as Travis now not even going to do any damage of his own. Gets a 2 count out of stealing the pin from Colossal Mike Law. And then a series of elbows and a European uppercut right there from Travis. Irish whip. Once again, truly an international match here. And you gotta wonder how a guy like Travis has held that championship as long as he had. Spending time on the theatrics right there rather than going for the pin, and it might have cost him, as now Cooley-K and Mike Law are the only ones standing. No way! A choke slam! Cooley-K getting out of a terrible situation. A choke slam from Mike Law might have ended his career. Through the ropes goes Cooley-K. Scoop slam in the center of the ring. Up to the second rope goes Travis. Alan Lee Travis fixing to drop the fist, but instead drops a couple of feet right down onto the forehead of Mike Law. And that's Sanjay on the outside once again, cheering, albeit by himself, for England. Mike Law misses the attack in the corner right there, off the ropes, underneath he goes. A kick to the midsection, or was it below the belt? You be the judge. Cooley-K looking for something right there, but Mike Law still in control. Sliced bread on Cooley-K, using Travis for the assist, but Travis breaks it up, not looking to lose his championship across the pond. Not today, no way. Went for the Irish whip right there. Had him scouted with the elbow in the corner, off the ropes again. Huge running knee to Mike Law. Knocks him right out of his boots, and now Alan Lee Travis back in control. European uppercut from Cooley-K right there. A little taste of his own medicine for Travis, and now Fisherman Buster in the center of the ring, 2 and 3. No, I thought that was it. I thought Cooley-K was the new LDN Capital Champion with that Fisherman Buster. But nevertheless, all three men still involved. A running fist from Mike Law. Not sure that Chris Shady Torres caught that. And now, what is this going to be? Well, went for the Hurricane Rana, but Cooley-K anchored himself. And now, setting his sights on Mike Law. Hit him with a bit of a flying X Factor. And then the flying leg drop from Travis. This is going to be 1, 2, and 3. Alan Lee Travis capitalized for the Capital Championship right there. As you saw, Mike Law hit with the flying X Factor facebuster from Cooley-K. And then Travis hit Cooley-K with a flying leg drop a bit. And he's going to talk again. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say, but I am looking forward to more LDN here in the city that never sleeps, here in the Big Apple. Once again, that's not 100% true, because in just a few months we will be seeing Travis maybe defending that title, maybe not, at the Queen's Theater in the Park at British Revolution. We've got a lot more here at Brooklyn Remastered, more championship action. Stick with us. Well, the action continues, ladies and gentlemen, as Pierrothito makes his entrance. And, well, hold on a second. You see the lovely Destiny entering the ring right there. Well, what he said, ladies and gentlemen, Pierrothito apparently getting a crazy ovation from the crowd. Is now Born in the USA begins to play. And here comes El Gringo Loco, the crazy white boy. A fan favorite here in Brooklyn, Mark Adam Haggerty back on commentary for Brooklyn Remastered, presented by Tier 1 Wrestling. Wherever you're watching us, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for tuning in. Tier 1 Wrestling presenting the best professional wrestling in the biggest city, the city that never sleeps, the Big Apple, New York, as El Gringo Loco far and away from the Mexican border right now, as is Pierrothito. And according to my colleague Money Morales, I am saying his name correctly. It took me a little while to learn that. And this is going to be a fatal four-way match, ladies and gentlemen, as we await the rest of the combatants. And here comes Caveman. An eccentric individual, to say the very least. Caveman entering the arena, entering the hearts and minds of the Tier 1 faithful here. No, well, Caveman looking like he wants to spring over the top rope, but maybe through the ropes is a little bit more Caveman speed. 10,000 years ahead of his time is Caveman, the third man to enter the ring, as we await the fourth and final competitor in this fatal four-way championship matchup. And here he comes. Jason Vera all the way from San Diego, California. Circling the ring, giving the fans here in New York City something to look at as he slides in. And this is going to be one hell of a match that we see here, ladies and gentlemen. The technical prowess of a guy like Pierrothito, the youthful exuberance of Jason Vera, the uncanny charisma of El Gringo Loco, and the eccentricities of Caveman. And you see right there, Chris Shady Torres, our referee, as if it wasn't crazy enough in there. This is going to be one for the history books, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you for joining us here. Tier 1 Wrestling, broadcasting from Brooklyn, New York. And what has Pierrothito got going on? El Gringo Loco making it clear that he doesn't understand what's going on. And here we go, a series of knife-edge chops making the rounds right now. And El Gringo Loco throwing a right hand to Caveman, but the head a little too hard. And here we go, Caveman jumping on the back of El Gringo Loco, looking for a sleeper hold, but shoved into the corner. Here comes Pierrothito, no. Clothesline in the corner, missing goes El Gringo Loco. And the champion, Pierrothito, still on his feet, opposite Jason Vera. Whoa! Absolutely exceptional athleticism on display here, as only T1W can bring you. And look at that. Look at the open palm strikes across the chest, followed by the Irish whip. Jason Vera, now here he comes with a clothesline in the corner. From pillar to post, Jason Vera coming back once again, but Pierrothito ready with the kicks that time. I don't know if he was going for a cover right there, but Jason Vera had him scouted. And wow, very interesting turn of events right there. Landing Vera on his shoulders and now getting out of the ring. And wait a minute, Caveman up in the corner, crossbody onto Pierrothito, but not going for the cover. Now that's going to be a mistake right there for Caveman. Over top goes Caveman with a somersault. And what's this? Is he biting him? Is Caveman biting him? Looks like Caveman's gonna go for, well, hold on, what's going on out here? El Gringo Loco. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm seeing what you're seeing. Up on the shoulders goes Caveman. And what's it going to be? Is it going to be well, I thought it was going to be a Death Valley driver, but it's going to be a roll-up right there just for a 2 count. Off the ropes goes Caveman into El Gringo Loco. El Gringo Loco into the barricade, and now Pierrothito setting him up for a power bomb, it looks like. Flipping him right onto his stomach and now going over with the arm. And now he's got him hooked. Pierrothito has Caveman. And Jason Vera making the quick save right there. This match is almost over. Over top goes Caveman right there, courtesy of El Gringo Loco. All of these men vying for the championship currently held by Pierrothito. Once again, Pierrothito joined on the outside by the beautiful Vanity. Inside right now we see Jason Vera receiving a European uppercut by El Gringo Loco. Irish whip reversed by Jason Vera. Missing with the clothesline, and now belly to belly, overhead suplex. Very impressive maneuvering right there by the El Gringo Loco. 2. Shady Tor is a little out of position right there. No fault of his own as everything is going off the rails right now. These knife edge chops followed by the reversed Irish whip. Loco goes over top and a kick to the head. The champion is down now. What's he got going on? Went for the corkscrew off the ropes right there, and now Pierrothito with the arm drag, and it looks like he's trying to set him up for some kind of a submission. What's it going to be? A sort of a variation of the Mexican surfboard, broken up with a drop kick by Jason Vera. This match will continue, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes Caveman with a discus punch. It's all Caveman, and now it's all El Gringo Loco. Hit him with the spinning crescent kick followed by the high knee. El Gringo Loco needs to capitalize right now if he wants to be the new champion. Jason Vera almost to his feet, but El Gringo Loco has him scouted. Hits him with a side crescent kick to the midsection. Irish whip now by El Gringo Loco into the corner. Hits him with a cross clothesline, and now flatliner out of the corner. 1, 2. Almost a new champion right there, but Pierrothito was ready. Pierrothito now going for the vertical suplex, it looks like, but unable. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you love this action, if you want to know everything there is to know about Tier 1, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Tier 1 Wrestling. Jeez Louise! An open hand strike to the chest of Jason Vera by Pierrothito, and there's another one. I hope you folks are enjoying the action here. Once again, wherever you're watching us, we welcome you and we thank you for watching us. Faces into the turnbuckle right there. And another series of heads meeting turnbuckles courtesy of Jason Vera. And how about some for Caveman? Well, you know what? See, now right there might have been a pivotal flaw in the plan of Jason Vera, as Caveman not going to fall victim to the same stunt as the others. Jason Vera ready with the clothesline right there. Another for Loco. Scoop slam on Caveman, but Caveman going over back. And what's this? Up onto the shoulders. Samoan drop onto Pierrothito by Jason Vera. Jason Vera, son of San Diego, looking very impressive in this match here at Brooklyn Remastered. Drop kick right into the pin. 2 and 3. No. Just a 2 count. Chris Torres in prime position for that count right there. And now Caveman. Caveman tuning up that cave band. Hit Pierrothito with the headbutt. But then the tilt-a-whirl to Uranagi, and what was that? Jason Vera just pinned the champion! Jason Vera just defeated Pierrothito! These two are no strangers to each other. LuFisto, the queen of the death match. Jordynne Grace, no stranger to Tier 1 fans. A former #1 contender to the Tier 1 Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. Been around the world and then back again, has won Jordynne Grace and LuFisto. As referee Steve holds the championship titles above his head. You know, I said a moment ago, what happens as we ring for the bell right here? You know, what happens if Stockade loses the titles on behalf of David Starr? But well, hold on. We're going to start off with a little bit of a push-up contest with Jordynne Grace initiating it. And I don't know if Jordynne, as jacked as she is, really wants to go toe-to-toe with the Man of Steel. That's Superman right there, and you're tugging on his cape, Jordynne. Okay, that's 13, 14. Come on, guys. That's already 15 more than I can do. Really just showing up the rest of us right now are Mike Verna and Jordynne Grace. And I'm not sure if Mike Verna relented right there, if we're going to go ahead and give it to Jordynne Grace, but a handshake. And now Mike Verna looks like he's calling for a... Mike Verna's calling for a test of strength, but Jordynne's saying that's the stupidest thing you can do, Mike Verna. I don't know. I wouldn't be willing to take that bet, but we're going to see right here how these two do against each other. Oh, my. And now Jordynne Grace jockeying for leverage, perhaps getting the best of one Mr. Mike Verna right now, and up on the shoulders goes Mike Verna into the Samoan drop position, but goes down. Verna now has her up, and Verna could turn this into something, but instead he's going to go ahead and deadlift Jordynne Grace for the enjoyment of the Brooklyn crowd, and uh-oh. Well, how do you, well... I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sit out on those calls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to let referee Steve call the action on what happens there. And now the headlock by Jordynne off the ropes. Jordynne tries with a shoulder, attempts again off the third rope. Is it going to? No way. How about the fourth rope? Is it going to work? No. And there goes Jordynne. Smacked the back of her head against the canvas, did Jordynne Grace, in a bad way right now as Stockade and LuFisto look on, and Mike Verna attempting a little bit of chivalry right there, but Jordynne Grace wanted no part of it. Jordynne Grace, and look at that. We just saw the Lucha Libre Championship defended, and we're seeing a little bit of that Mexican wrestling action right now. Jordynne Grace once again with a small package, no avail, just a 2 count. The Tier 1 Wrestling World Tag Team Championship on the line right now. Mike Verna with Stockade subbing for Star against Team PAWG, Jordynne Grace and LuFisto, and here comes Stockade. I don't know if Jordynne Grace meant to shove Mike Verna into a tagging scenario right there, but she's going to go ahead and follow up with a slap. Oh my God. I've said this before, but Jordynne Grace was quite literally on spaghetti legs right there as LuFisto comes in and hits Stockade with a belly-to-back suplex. LuFisto goes for the cross-body onto Stockade right there, but LuFisto with the low blow to Stockade, but I don't think referee Steve's going to do anything about it right now as LuFisto continues to hammer away on her deathmatch counterpart, the Devil's Outlaw, and continuing to strike with those vicious kicks, and now a series of blows from every angle. An absolute wild woman. LuFisto with a striking kick to the face of Stockade right there, making a tag to Jordynne Grace, and here comes Grace. Has Stockade in the camel clutch, does LuFisto, and the drop kick from Grace right to the face. And now hitting Stockade with a senton right in the middle of the ring, but Jordynne Grace, the ring general that she is, knows better than to go for the tag when Mike Verna is at his best on the apron. Knows she's not going to win the championship that way, but continues to fire away. The open palm strike. Now LuFisto, there you go. Ring awareness on display by LuFisto, getting rid of Mike Verna, and now this might be the opening that Team PAWG needs to secure those straps currently held by Verna and Star. And LuFisto wrapping her leg around the neck of Stockade on the rope right there, and another vicious kick. Stockade has been kicked in the head so many times during this match. I'm surprised he can even summon the wherewithal to keep standing, as now Jordynne Grace is back in the ring. Team PAWG utilizing the quick tags, the cliched quick tags that you hear about so often, but it is important. You see how fresh both members of Team PAWG remain as they continue to tag each other in and out of the ring. And now LuFisto. Uh-oh. Stockade. They might be going chop for chop at Stockade. He felt something inside and he's back. The electricity is flowing inside Stockade. Uh-oh. Well, what's Jordynne Grace doing? Jordynne Grace just asked a fan for... Wait, what the heck is Mike Verna doing? Both Jordynne Grace and Stockade... Well, wait, they're not hitting each other with the chairs. What are they... Well, what are we... Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever seen anything like this before? Stockade and LuFisto, the queen of the death match and the devil's outlaw, going shot for shot from a seated position in the center of the ring on steel chairs as Mike Verna stood behind Stockade and Jordynne Grace stood behind LuFisto. This melee breaking down into an all-out brawl right now as everyone's down. This is absolutely chaotic. Tier 1 Wrestling, bringing you the best professional wrestling in New York City. This is the Tier 1 Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Mike Verna missing with the clothesline right there. Jordynne Grace missing. Went for the kick. Both combatants going for kicks, and now Jordynne Grace. This is just a series of reversals right here, ladies and gentlemen. I can't even keep track. Jordynne Grace off the ropes. Mike Verna rolled up right there, but missed it. And now, around back. Belly to back suplex by Mike Verna, but Jordynne Grace maintains her composure, and now they're both... Well, if Mike Verna is Superman, Jordynne Grace is most certainly Wonder Woman, as these two titans are clashing, and now their respective partners. Everyone is in the ring once again. Referee Steve unable to maintain any kind of semblance of order, and now the roll-up right there by Jordynne Grace, unable, and then the jumping stunner right there from Jordynne Grace. 1, 2, new chin, no! Stockade breaking up the pin right there. Stockade had Jordynne Grace with a chancery, not sure what he was going to go for right there, but Jordynne Grace onto Stockade in the corner with a knee, and now LuFisto following up with a cannonball. Dropping the elbow does Jordynne Grace, and now a rear view from LuFisto. And this is no good for the tag team champion, Mike Verna, and his tag team partner, Stockade, as Team PAWG are in firm control right now off the ropes. But wait, turn that around, 2 and 3! Mike Verna gets the pin. Team PAWG had Mike Verna right where they wanted him, but Stockade was in the right place at the right time, as this match has the potential to go all night and all over the arena here in Brooklyn. CPA, the abominable CPA, in his trademark pink shirt. And now going right after Logan Black, who, not sure that CPA realized that Logan Black had the higher ground right there. Stiff uppercut. Into the corner goes CPA. Now Black firing away on CPA. And I was saying right there, you know, we're used to seeing CPA coming out here in a very haphazardly shuffling about sort of way, but dove directly into the ring right after Black, and that is because of the bad blood between these two men. See CPA right there, fired up. going right after Black, who just stole the signature tie from CPA. Crossbody in the corner from CPA. All the way from Wall Street to Brooklyn. CPA taking the train and tossing Logan Black to the outside of the ring. Now taking a walk around, trying to get some semblance of composure back as CPA. What's this going to be? What's he going to do? Dropping the double axe handle from the apron. These fans in Brooklyn firmly behind the Taxman. Logan Black, the King of Chaos. Not looking too chaotic right now, although I might have spoken too soon. Tried to choke CPA with a streamer right there, not realizing that it was going to fall apart like tissue paper, because it is tissue paper. Has CPA up against the post right there. Oh my gosh, knife edge chop. Talk about hitting your funny bone. There's nothing funny about that. Now CPA has a great opportunity to not only get the upper hand here, but perhaps secure the victory. 1, 2, 3, firing away in the corner is CPA. Abominable actions from this outlandish individual, but that's all right. Whatever gets the job done, CPA. Cashing checks and taxing checks. Well, whatever, you know, whatever it is. CPA. Look at those wingtip shoes he's got. Well, maybe I'm focusing on the shoes at the wrong time. Perhaps I should be focusing on the fact that the King of Chaos trying to come back right now, but CPA giving him a real fight. Off the ropes he goes, but a discus punch from Logan Black, and now grabbing onto CPA. What's he gonna do here? Vertical suplex into a bit of a fisherman slam, 2 and a no. Referee Chris Shady Torres, just a 2 count right there. Logan Black having a few words with the referee, but that's not going to win you the match right there. I've seen very few matches end because the referee said, you know what, yeah, I was slow, you're right. That's never happened. So perhaps Logan Black should get back in the fight. Stop letting these fans bother him with the CPA chants, because clearly it's getting into his brain right now. It's starting to bother him. And right there posing for the crowd. A little less of that, because right there, CPA coming out of the corner. Couple of strikes to the midsection, but whoa. Logan Black with a couple of nasty remarks for CPA right there, perching him up on the top rope. And what's he going to do here? Perhaps a superplex. CPA fighting back already. Heeding the warning of these fans in Brooklyn, asking him not to die. Off the second rope with another double axe handle. And just shoving Logan Black onto his keister with a double palm strikes. And now boxing the ears right there, and off the... Logan Black had him right there. It looks like both men were going to go for the same maneuver, but met in the middle of the ring. CPA knocking Logan right out of his boots for a... No, just a 2 count once again from Chris Torres. And Logan Black looking worse for wear right now. Very winded. Trying to stay in this one as CPA coming on like a house of fire. And look at that, using the cufflinks to scrape the face, rake the eyes of Logan Black. Now that's chaotic. The abominable CPA charging up in the corner right there, missing. Logan Black with a shot to maybe to the throat, perhaps. I don't know, we're gonna have to check that out. And now, oh my God! Talk about the throat. Look what's going on with Logan Black right now. Literally hung up in the ropes. And Chris Torres trying to get CPA out of there, because this is, quite frankly, a matter of life and, well, I don't even want to say it. You've got to get him out of there. Chris, come on. And now CPA shoving the referee. That's going to be a disqualification. Yes. Yes, it is. Damn it, CPA. considers himself the savior of professional wrestling. Homicide wants to know, the savior from whom? Because where Homicide is sitting, professional wrestling is doing just fine. As the LAX chants begin to rise, we saw Homicide return to Impact Wrestling earlier in 2017. The referee separates these men. The bell sounds, and JT Dunn going to go ahead for the handshake. And you have to think, well, I would have assumed that Homicide would go for that kind of thing, but JT Dunn hitting him with a kick followed by the snapmare takedown, backing into the corner right there, and JT Dunn overhead strikes to Homicide. Homicide trying to protect himself in the corner like a boxer almost, but unable as he falls into the corner. A kick of his own right there. And now, talk about a boxer. A fury of fists to the midsection, and now sending JT Dunn onto the outside. JT Dunn now in prime position as Homicide went for that suicide dive. JT Dunn threw that hard fist followed by another right there, as these men are going to go ahead and take a tour of the ringside area. Homicide with a knife edge chop right there. And a stiff right hand from JT Dunn. Both these men staggered already. Only a minute or so into this contest. You can see how close the barricade is to the ring right there. Extremely dangerous. These men have absolutely no room to work. And look right there. Oh my God. That right there could have been life-altering. Just the proximity of the barricade to the ring right there. And now JT Dunn tossed back inside the ring, and Homicide with a front chancery right there. And what's he going to go for? Looks like a vertical suplex, snap suplex. We're going to go for a second. You have to think he's going to go for the third, make it a Three Amigos in homage to the late, great Latino Heat as the Eddie chants resound around the building. A little shimmy shake. Lucha Libre alive and well this summer as Brooklyn has been remastered by Tier 1 Wrestling. Remember to follow Tier 1 Wrestling on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Tier 1 Wrestling. It couldn't be any easier than that. Remember to check out our upcoming event with LDN British Revolution at the Queen's Theater in the Park. Look at that. And JT Dunn ready for him right there. A kick to the face once again, a high kick. And now the Savior chant. Both of these men, I wouldn't say fan favorites, but definitely respected amongst the audience. JT Dunn lifting Homicide once again, and I'll never understand that kind of mentality. Your opponent is down, why pick him back up? JT wrenching in the headlock right now, and Homicide seems to be telling the referee, he's choking me, ref. You have to wonder how much of that is hearsay, how much of that is Homicide just trying to get out of the hold. Both men to a standing position right now. JT Dunn trying to maintain the hold, but small package, 1, 2, and just a 2 count. Back elbow by the Savior. 1, just a 1 count. Not even a 2 count on that one. As JT Dunn rising to his knees, knows what this kind of match can do for his career, knows what this kind of win can do for his future over a legend, a veteran of the squared circle like Homicide. A reverse Irish whip right there. Into the corner goes Dunn and goes for the... and a T-bone suplex out of the arm hook. And JT folded up like an accordion right there. Look at his body, contorted his knees up by his face. Now back up to a vertical position. But for how long? Stiff shots from Homicide. Side crescent kick by the Savior. Knife edge chop. Went for the discus right there, but Homicide, double underhook into the power bomb. 1, 2, 3. 2 count with a Tiger Bomb. Short arm clothesline attempt right there, followed by a super kick attempt by JT. A clothesline by Homicide, floors him 2 and a another near fall. I told you folks, you are not going to forget this match for a long time. Absolutely incredible action from 2 of the absolute best in the absolute greatest company in all of New York City, the biggest company in the world. We are firing on all cylinders. This is Brooklyn remastered, and what is Homicide going to do here? Homicide with a vertical suplex, but JT Dunn goes over top, rolls him up with a schoolboy, but no, and Cutter in the middle of the ring. That's going to be it. 1, 2, 3, no. JT Dunn is just as surprised as we are, ladies and gentlemen. Hit him with that rolling surprise cutter. Not only impact, but the surprise of the move should have knocked Homicide not only out of his boots, but into a daze, but somehow Homicide is still in this match, and JT Dunn trying to zero in on what he can do to put this away. Another discus attempt right there, and a cutter on behalf of Homicide, but he didn't catch all of it, and the side crescent kick for the 1, 2, 3, no! Another 2 count. Frustration is hardly even the word anymore, as the strong style elbows are removed and the elbows are now available to kill someone. Will it be death by elbow for Homicide? Setting his sights, and the kick from Homicide. No! Into the gory special, and no. Over top again. This is anyone's match right there. Death by elbow! Death by elbow! 1, 2, 3. No! Somehow, some way, Homicide, like a cat with how many lives, who's to say? Unfazed, but still down. And JT now unraveling the wrist tape. What's he gonna do here? Perhaps something even more devious than the elbow, but he's got that closed fist unprotected now. Just knuckles to forehead, and Homicide knows how to play that game. Homicide, representing LAX, representing the streets, representing Brooklyn, knows exactly how to play that game, and now shot for shot, throwing them bows. Super kick. Once again, oh my God, went for the splash in the corner, did Dunn, but face first into the turnbuckle, and now up onto the top rope, perched there, and then hits him with the cutter off the top rope. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3. What an unbelievable bout. Well, you hear the Urkel chants, ladies and gentlemen. Not so sure. Darius not happy with that.
The challenger, he hails from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 210 pounds. He is ACH!
And yes, the fans firmly behind ACH, but not because... Well, I'll leave it to Brian. Oh, well, wait a minute, Brian. I think ACH is explaining that Darius is not the challenger, he is indeed the champion. And now Darius staring a hole through Brian Black. Oh no, Brian. Brooklyn fans never shy about letting you know.
His opponent, he is the father of change and Presley's richest prize. He is your reigning and defending
Darius Carter, yes, hailing from New Canaan, Connecticut, holding that championship title proudly, not the challenger, in fact. And once again, the Urkel chants. I'm not so, well, ACH grabbing the microphone. Give it up for Stephon Carter. I guess he went into the change-o-matic machine and popped out. He didn't take the Bruce juice. He took the Urkel elixir. Are these Family Matters references flying over everyone's heads? Let's ignore them and let's focus on the wrestling action that we are about to have inside the ring. This crowd is on fire, and not just because it's so gosh darn hot outside, but because this action is live. There's the bell, and this championship match is underway. The Urkel chants are continuing, but Darius Carter not going to let that infest his mind right now. He's not going to let that break him down as he remains focused on ACH. Tie up right there, but ACH going around back now. Jockeying for some kind of leverage, both men. Darius Carter with a wrist lock saying crack your jokes, but ACH with a little flip-flopping and flying on out of that equation. Well, I'm not so sure what that exchange was about, but tying up once more. And now Carter back first into the corner. And now ACH with a little taunt, a little show of, I don't even know what I would call that, but ACH backing up into his corner now. Darius Carter perhaps reassessing the situation. Now once again, in the middle of the ring. Drop toe hold. Around again, Carter looks to have the advantage this time, but ACH wrapping that arm around, and now the headlock. Down goes Carter. Referee Steve looking for the shoulders. ACH right there, telling referee Steve to ask him, but Steve more so looking to see if those shoulders are pinned to the mat. Back up on their feet, both men, into that same corner, and now it's ACH. Turns things around on Carter. And once again, the same kind of chicanery, and that time it is not going to sit well with the father of change. Darius Carter none too pleased with that. A vicious European uppercut, snapping the jaw of ACH.
Back it up, let's go, off the rope, back it up. Let's go, out of the corner.
Shoulder into the midsection of ACH right now. And the same kind of taunting from Darius Carter, although with a little bit more stank on it. ACH, knife edge chop, launching Carter clear across the ring. Did you see that? And now head first into the turnbuckle. This has been less of a wrestling match so far and more just two guys standing their ground, refusing to relent, refusing to lose. And I dare say neither man has gotten a discernible advantage so far, as now it is Darius Carter's time to throw the chops. Irish whip. ACH launches himself up on over, off the ropes, underneath, and a little distractionary tactic right there, followed by a shot to the breadbasket, and the look on Darius Carter's face says it all. Attempted to go up and over, but instead right down on top of ACH's knee in that inverted atomic drop. Once again, oh my God! The acrobatics on display by ACH, followed by that picture-perfect dropkick, lands Darius Carter on the ringside area. I'm not so sure that he went out there on his own, but oh, ACH now. What's he got planned? Well, he went for the baseball slide, and instead Darius Carter traps him up in the apron of the ring. And that's no good right there. And once again, love him or hate him, whether you agree with his tactics, Darius Carter has been your Tier 1 World Heavyweight Champion for 182 days. That's long enough to go around the world and spend another 48 hours as champion. But instead, right now, Darius Carter spending his time going around the ring and taking ACH on a tour of its finest points, raking the eyes right now. ACH back to his feet, staggering away, but Darius Carter catches him again with one of those European uppercuts made famous by the champion. Continuing to fire away, asking the fans who the man is. Steve continuing to warn the two competitors to keep that action inside the ring, guys. Oh! Darius Carter went for a side crescent kick, but ACH caught him in the back. But the double axe handle keeps Darius Carter's momentum alive, his streak unbeaten. And now putting boots to faces quite literally in the corner. Now what's Carter gonna do now? Working on that right ankle of ACH. Seems like a wise tactic, at least at this point. You got a guy like ACH who employs so much of that aerial arsenal, leaping from the top rope. You take away his ability to stand, and how's he going to jump off that top rope? Snap suplex for a quick count. And the same can be said about that. How is the ACH engine going to run without any air, without any gas, without any kind of energy? Choking the life out of ACH in the corner and now lifting him back up. Snapmare takedown followed by the headlock. Darius Carter, one of the most technically sound professional wrestlers in the world right now, getting down to basics with a headlock, looking to beat ACH in the middle of the ring, right in front of these fans. But from the way ACH's body is writhing, well, I guess I spoke too soon right there. Darius Carter catching ACH with a knee to the midsection and the boot to the back. And now, unbeknownst to me and why they're occurring, but the DC chants are echoing across the arena in here. Once again, Darius Carter does have his fans who cannot be too happy about what they're seeing right now. A series of absolutely debilitating drop kicks, and well, what's Carter doing now? Carter back on the outside, right behind ACH. Off the ropes again, ACH. He went for the same thing, but that time ACH had him scouted over top. And this time, Darius Carter is the one lying on the floor here in Brooklyn, New York. ACH now as I said, does some of his best work from the top rope, ascending to that very turnbuckle, but Darius Carter catches him with a right hand. Another one. Now what's Carter gonna continue to follow up with this? ACH is staggering, not a good place to be when you're on Dream Street, when you're on those spaghetti legs. Another right hand. Now ACH fires back with a slap. Back to the top rope. And what's he gonna do now? A spinning back elbow from the top rope. ACH looks like he's trying to garner some kind of... Wow! A discus clothesline followed by the suplex with the bridge for the 2 3/4. We almost had a new Tier 1 World Heavyweight Champion right there. I apologize, folks. Sometimes it's hard to call the ACH action because this guy is lightning quick. Just a moment ago, he was in a precarious spot on top of the turnbuckle, and now he could be within inches of defeating the 182-day reign of Darius Carter. My God, I love Tier 1 wrestling. ACH limping back over to the champion now. Not looking too great, but neither is Carter. Father of Change looking to change something now. Not looking too rich is the richest prize. Another chop from ACH. Doing a number on the chest, on the... Oh my. Darius Carter ready with that back elbow right there. And this has been an incredible match so far. This is still anyone's to win. Will ACH become the new Tier 1 World Heavyweight Champion? Can Darius Carter make it to 183 days as champion? Both of those questions remain unanswered, but we will find out at the end of this match as Darius Carter caught ACH's springboard attempt with another uppercut. Staggering as he looks to follow up now off the ropes. A knee to the face, and that could be it. 1, 2, 3. Just a 2 count. And Carter looks as shocked as I am. I was ready to call the 3 right there. After that knee to the temple of ACH, how is he even awake right now? The fans coming to life once more. You're getting the dueling chants of DC sucks as both ACH and Darius Carter. And now ACH through the rope so fluidly, goes back to the top rope, but what is this? Carter now caught DDT! He caught him in that perched position. 2, and just a 2 count. Where is ACH summoning this wherewithal to continue forward against Darius Carter? Darius Carter is as shocked as you and I are, fans, questioning Steve, saying, how is this possible? Now, Darius, you might want to get out of the corner with Steve, and you might want to start focusing on ACH because this is not a match you want to lose tonight. You do not want to lose to ACH after all you've put in so far. Darius looks like he's attempting to deadlift the weight of ACH. But ACH fights out of it. Another chop across the chest. Jeez Louise. ACH must have thrown 15 of those at Darius Carter at this point. I don't know how he was standing after one of them. Reverse Irish whip. ACH goes back over, but Darius Carter was ready that time. Shoulder first into the post. And now Darius Carter. Is this going to be it? The father of change looking to put it away. Now that exploder suplex looks like it might have caught I'm not exactly sure where ACH landed right there. If you folks want to go back and take a look, it looks like he landed on his shoulder, not doing enough damage to knock him out for the victory. But that might have done some long-term damage that ACH isn't even aware of right now. We're gonna have to get the post-match credentials on, but let's keep going with this, because the long story short, this match is still going. Darius Carter is still on his feet. ACH is sitting down. His arm might be broken after that suplex, and the way he's holding it right now. Carter claiming that this is what he built. Speaking about Tier 1 wrestling, and although that's not true, Darius Carter, as we all know, the most successful champion in company history, goes for the kick. ACH sweeps the leg, kick to the face. Is this the opening that ACH needs? Is this... Come on, ACH. ACH looking to become the new Tier 1 Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, looking to take that title to places it's never been before, looking to launch Tier 1 into the stratosphere. But Darius Carter, wrestling's richest prize, the father of change, looking to do that just the same. Who is going to walk out of Brooklyn the champion? Forearm to ACH from Darius Carter. A forearm from ACH to Darius Carter. And if it seems like I just said that, it's just a reverse, guys. These guys are going shot for shot, throw for throw, fist for fist. Darius Carter continuing to beg for more, and now ACH delivering it, giving him exactly what he asked for. This is what you wanted, Darius. You wanted a fight. You wanted to prove yourself. You're doing it against the best right now in ACH, who is firing away with those rapid-fire forearms. And look at the way Darius Carter just struggles to stand. And now down to one knee, down to both knees. Darius Carter could be moments away from the end of his title reign. I can't believe I'm even saying that. ACH sweeps the leg once again. Darius Carter in a prime position to lose his championship. A wild slap, but Carter counters, and now it's ACH down on his knees. Once again, this is anyone's match. I am loving this. It is a hard-hitting, strong-style battle between two of the best professional wrestlers in the world. And now, once again, with that belly-to-back snap suplex, the lariat knocking Darius Carter out of his boots, and ACH signaling for what could be the final blow. Off the ropes now. Another lariat knocking Darius Carter down. 1, 2, 3. Was that 2 or was that... That was just 2, ladies and gentlemen. Darius Carter looks like he's barely able to breathe at this point from my vantage point. Of course, you folks have the best seat in the house. ACH is going to go for another vertical suplex here. Boy, Carter grabbing the referee. And Carter with the low blow onto ACH. Referee Steve did not see that, and now the small package. 2. No! No! And you hear Steve right there reading Darius the Riot Act. Ladies and gentlemen, the low blow followed by the small package. Not enough to take ACH down. This is still going. Can you believe this? Go ACH indeed. These fans more behind ACH than ever before. And as I said, if you didn't know those letters before, both men meeting in the middle, but it looks like ACH got the best of it. Wait a minute, Carter, 1, 2, 3! With his feet on the ropes, Darius Carter! This is going to be an incredible fatal 4-way. This is going to be a phenomenal entry in the history of the Beckett Invitational. And this could go any way. And as I've stressed, the winner of this guaranteed to continue forward as part of Tier 1. As we hear the bell ring right there. But that doesn't guarantee that the other 3 won't be in Tier 1, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a good win to have under your belt, I suppose, as the bell has officially rung, but the Dirty Daddy Chris Dickinson not looking at his opponents, instead looking at the crowd. And now Johnny Silver doing much the same. I can't be the only one that thinks Johnny Silver looks like a smaller version of the Dirty Daddy, right? Is that... And now Flip Gordon. Okay, Ace, you might as well. Although Ace, you might want to head up maybe the first turnbuckle. I don't know how far he wants to go up, but... I guess Ace Romero not going to go ahead and... Ace Romero says, no, I'm all about business tonight. I want to get that contract. I want to continue forward as part of Tier 1. Almost saw a tie-up right there. Ace Romero, Dirty Daddy Chris Dickinson starting off with a series of chops. And now Romero was the first one to throw the forearm, and these guys getting more vicious as this match wears on. Ace Romero. And now the European uppercuts. Anything you can do, I can do better. Annie, get your gun is where that was from. And now, off the ropes goes Romero, and you see the Dirty Daddy going with the shoulder tackles that don't do much of anything. Just a series of shoulders. Not so sure what Dickinson was going to do right there. And finally, Romero, off his vertical base, loses equilibrium and rolls to the outside. The Dirty Daddy looks to be setting his sights on Romero on the outside. And what's he going to do? A baseball slide. Catches him right in the midsection. And now face first into that steel guardrail. And back in the ring. I guess these are Lucha rules because we've got 2 new men inside the ring in Flip Gordon and Johnny Silver. The smaller of the 4. And you saw that right there. Flip Gordon went over top with the first kick, landed the second, and now all 3 of Flip Gordon's opponents are in the same place, which means only one thing, off the rope. And now it's time to fly! Flip Gordon, big body press, caught a little bit of everyone right there on the outside, and now the only man standing tall opts to go after the Dirty Daddy right now. You got to think he had his pick of continuing forward against anyone right there, and he chose the Dirty Daddy. Up to the top rope goes Flip Gordon. And what's this? 450 splash gone awry, but lands on his feet. Dickinson catches him right there. Absolutely incredible. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Fans are chanting for Flip Gordon. As if you need me to tell you that, folks. Clearly the fan favorite here, at least in terms of the 2 men in the ring. And I stress 2 men in the ring, as the Dirty Daddy threw a forearm at both Ace Romero and Johnny Silver right there, refusing to let either individual get back in. Just a very smart tactic to take right there. Snap vertical suplex for another 2 count. Minus the high-flying acumen of Flip Gordon thus far, I would say that the Dirty Daddy has been very dominant in this matchup. Kicking the back of the thigh right there of Flip Gordon, and it goes to what I've said in earlier matches about equally aerial individuals, is when you take away their legs, when you take away their feet, how are they going to jump? How are they going to fly? They do not have wings. And now Johnny Silver once again trying to get in. Caught the Dirty Daddy that time, and so did Ace Romero. Huge clothesline. Romero with a big boot right there to Johnny Silver. And now the fans are gearing up, but wait a minute. Flip Gordon jumping on the back of Ace Romero. And ladies and gentlemen, this could be a, well, wait a minute. I was going to say this could be a submission situation, but I guess I forgot about the power and the aptitude of Ace Romero, who just floored Flip Gordon and now looks to be setting up. Could this be a cannonball, ladies and gentlemen? Don't tell me this is going to be a cannonball onto Flip Gordon. Boom! Talk about a flip. That's a flip from Ace Romero. 1, 2. And you can hear the whole you-know-what chants from the fans. I don't have to say it. Absolutely amazing action like only Tier 1 Wrestling can bring you. And now, the tiny and tenacious Johnny Silver standing tall. Well, as tall as he can. But Johnny maybe a little less posing, maybe a little more focusing on the action right now, because Flip Gordon is in a bad way. Whoa! Absolutely powerful. Abs are not the only thing on point, Johnny Silver. You got to start talking about your power, your prowess as a powerful man. All right, shh. We're being quiet. Obviously, Johnny Silver looking for the crowd and myself to be very quiet, because he's going to go for another kick across the solar plexus of Flip Gordon. Quite literally putting the boots to a Ring of Honor superstar. And now a little bit of Karate Kid caught by Flip. And what's he gonna do? Super kick to Ace Romero. Flip Gordon fighting them from all sides right now. Off to Johnny Silver, another drop kick to the corner of Ace Romero, a forearm to Silver, and now snapmare takedown in the middle of the ring. What's this gonna be? A knee to the face followed by a standing moonsault for a 2.5. Well, as anyone will tell you, horseshoes only count, hand grenades, etc. One day I'll get that saying right, guys, but you can't win with a 2.5, as Johnny Silver now at the mercy of the Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson. I said earlier, Dirty Daddy, the most dominant individual in this match to start, has obviously lost his edge, but clearly right now he's seeing what he had and what he wants to get again. Not gonna let that opportunity slip through his fingers. Going after Johnny Silver, going after Flip Gordon, tossing them into one another, and absolutely amazing, innovative maneuver right there. But the super kick knocking the Dirty Daddy down, and Ace Romero with a black hole slam, shades of the monster abyss, broken up by Johnny Silver. I can't even call the action fast enough because it is rapid fire. Brooklyn goes hard. I knew that was true, but my God, I had no idea. Off the ropes goes Johnny Silver. Ace Romero catches him. Head scissor takedown, and Johnny Silver, boot to the back of the head. This is all Johnny Silver. No way! Belly to back suplex onto the 400-pound Ace Romero, followed by the knee to the face. 1, 2, 3! Johnny Silver wins! And there it is, the bell sounds. We are underway. Tier 1 Wrestling's Brooklyn Remastered, my debut show with Tier 1 Wrestling, and I am excited to be here calling what is, without a doubt, the biggest match I've ever called in my career. Both men seem to have their supporters on the outside, although, I don't know if you want to do, that's a Loki taking that insult just for what it was, with a vicious right hand, a closed fist, knocking Pentagon down. None too happy about having the Miedo from Cero Miedo shoved in his face. Of course, zero fear is Pentagon Jr. Hard elbow to the top of the head right there. And now Loki with a headlock in the middle of the ring. Loki trying to wear Pentagon down, not trying to make him submit just yet. Obviously, both men trying to get the best out of the other individual. But wearing down your opponent makes for a much easier course of action. As Loki right there tried to exploit his own aerial acumen, but Pentagon Jr. was ready with a swift kick to the chest. Maybe it was to the breadbasket from the way Loki is hunched over on the outside right now. Pentagon Jr., a hard-hitting individual, not one to fly. And right there, taken right off his course by Loki once again. A knife-edge chop, bringing Pentagon down to a seated position. Irish whip from Loki, reversed from Pentagon. Tried to float over, did Loki, but instead hit him with the mule kick. Knocks Pentagon out of his boots and across the ring. Goes for the 1, the 2, and the... just a 2 count. Loki here, continuing with those sharp, vicious elbow shots directly to the crown, directly to the dome, as it were, of Pentagon Jr. Or Pentagon Sarmiedo. My apologies, guys, but as I said, whatever you want to call Pentagon, he is Pentagon. He is a living legend in himself right now. And now with the legs choking out Pentagon. Pentagon, as you see right there, wagging his finger, saying no, 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 in the words of Falaba, no, no, no. Referee calling for the break right there after Pentagon reaches the ropes. And that might have taken enough out of Pentagon for Loki to cruise through the rest of this contest, although you never want to take a guy like Pentagon for granted. Now, going back and forth in Espanol are Loki and Pentagon Jr. My apologies, folks. I never really made it out of 7th grade Spanish. For some reason, sign language seemed like it would be fun, but it has done me no favors since working in professional wrestling. I will tell you what. Another European uppercut from Loki right there. An Irish whip. And Loki waiting for him right there with the back body drop, but Pentagon snapped up with a kick. And a float over, followed by another one. 1, 2. Referee a little out of position right there if I'm calling it like I see it. And Pentagon Jr. saying the exact same thing, saying, I have zero fear, but you have 0 sense, Referee Steve. I mean, I'm just assuming that's what he said. I don't speak Spanish though, guys. Holy. An absolutely debilitating kick or a knee. And once again, Pentagon not only telling him that he has 0 fear, but yelling, Loki, this one's for you. A hard slap right across the chest. You get enough of those, that could cave in your chest cavity. That could do some severe damage to your organs, to your breathing patterns. And now gearing up right here to put him away with the package pile driver. Could this be it? No. That would have been it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Pentagon is dangerous with that package pile driver. A dangerous move unto itself, but in the hands of a guy like Pentagon. And now look at this! Using the ropes for a tarantula-like maneuver, and now a springboard. Loki ascending the ropes, but the side crescent kick catches him. And now Loki's back down. Pentagon Jr., Pentagon Cero Miedo, Pentagon Black, Pentagon whatever, back on his feet, setting his sights on the Fallen. And what's it going to be here? Another side kick from Pentagon. Loki is reeling at this point from across the ring, but Loki turns it around right there. However, Pentagon ready with a couple kicks, and oh my God! I guess you could call that a Mexican destroyer, maybe. 2. Just a 2 count. Absolutely unbelievable display. And these fans are right. These fans are right with their holy you-know-what chants and your holy 4-letter words and this and that. That's why we love them. Our faithful are not shy about sharing their opinions, and they are loving tonight's main event at Brooklyn Remastered, as am I, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Haggerty making my debut. Although, dare I say, my debut has not been nearly as noteworthy as that of Pentagon Cero Miedo, choking the life out of Loki right there. Now, Steve, I don't know, man. You're already on Pentagon's bad side. I don't know if you want to start telling the guys, if you really want to start, I'd say pick your hill to die on, but that might exacerbate the situation. Pentagon taking a look around, maybe trying to see what he can do right here. Went for a pop-up powerbomb, but instead Loki caught him in mid-air, delivering a series of stomps right to the chest. Unbelievable agility from the damn near 20-year veteran Loki. These fans who might have otherwise been behind Pentagon are now throwing their adulation in Loki's direction, not because they're turning on Pentagon, but because they can see what both of these men are bringing to the table tonight. They're going out of their way to make Tier 1 Wrestling the place to be. They're going out of their way to give these fans a main event they'll never forget. What's Loki going for? Over top and, oh, with the backstabber from Pentagon. That could be it. 1, 2. And my apologies, folks. I like to get a bit more descriptive than, oh, and just making noises. But sometimes when you see something like that backstabber out of the corner, all you can do is grunt Tim the Toolman Taylor style. And Pentagon looking to do what he has done to so many men before. Perhaps he's looking to break the arm of Loki. No, Pentagon, no matter. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna break his arm, but no! Loki whips him around. Pentagon back to his feet. Clothesline over top. Springboard by Loki. Catches him with the heel. 1, 2. Another 2 count. And referee Steve even saying just a hair off, just a nanosecond closer, and Loki would be the winner. Setting him up right here. Looks like maybe a fisherman suplex or a fisherman buster or something. Unable to lift. And now, dear God! Sort of a twisting Michinoku driver right there as Loki was jockeying to get the fisherman buster. And once again, the fans cheering, Cero Miedo, let's go Loki. Both emphatic displays by passionate fans who are excited to be here in Brooklyn tonight for what has been an amazing night of professional wrestling. And now it looks like Pentagon setting up for that package pile driver again. Loki went over top, kick to the midsection, and what's this? Oh my God, another! An over-the-top Canadian destroyer-like pile driver, landing Pentagon down. Loki getting to the top ropes. Looks like he's having trouble finding his balance. And now, double foot stomp to the back. Is that gonna do it? 1, 2, 3!
Es un insulto para nosotros como profesionales.